Life on the rails. No ticket, no problem. One of the few times in life a free ride is actually a free ride. And not just in the monetary sense, but also in terms of spirit. I was always fascinated by it. Last summer I met a self-described hobo named Jose. He offered to take me train hopping. I had a destination to get to, Nashville, and I had to be there by the 4th of July. So naturally, I accepted. My journey began in Penn Station, where I'd take the train to New Jersey, meet up with Jose. He'd go over some ground rules about hopping, and then we'd be off.
This is day one of the adventure. We're going from New York City to Tennessee, and we're gonna try to make it there by the 4th of July. Guys, I made it here to the meetup spot with my friend and guide, Jose.
How's it going?
What's up, bro?
This is Jose, a YouTuber who embraces the tramp or hobo lifestyle. He travels the country and posts his adventures along the way. He's quick with a joke, and he got a good heart.
Oh, you got me a little snack over there?
Hell yeah.
What's the dog's name?
Reese.
Hey, Reese. What's up? She's excited to go too, huh? What's the first thing you'd say to a new rail rider?
Welcome aboard.
Hell yeah.
After sitting down and enjoying the first meal of our trip, Jose began to share some important information.
So, the biggest thing about train riding is patience. Sometimes they won't show up for like 4 or 5 hours later. Sometimes it's the wrong train. Sometimes it is the right train, but no rideables. You want to have bottles of water. You want to have ample of stuff. There's been riders that KO'd on the trains. You will get heat stroke if you're riding in 100-degree weather. I'm gonna put you on rideables. Anything that is rideable, I'm gonna put you on. We might get injured. I'm just trying to let you know the possibility is there.
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
With a few wise words in the warning, we set out into the night, officially beginning our journey across America.
All right, guys. We're hiding out. We're waiting for the trains to come in. We're scoping it out. They're building the trains.
We hid in the brush, watching, trying to gain information by the activity on the rails.
We've been squatting here for a while. The sun's starting to come up. You got the city behind us. And then you got the wide open rails in front of us.
Our less talked about reality of train hopping is surveillance. Waiting, watching, observing, learning the groove of the yard, the direction of the trains.
5 o'clock in the morning, sun's out. Well, yeah, so the squat we're at is not gonna cut it. And we're on our way to a different section of the rails. See if we get lucky and get to moving.
We walked for an hour and a half, and like many other greenhorns, I lugged around items which seemed like a good idea to bring, but in practicality, did nothing but add weight.
So this is going to be one of the toughest of many ordeals of train catching, is literally getting to the right spot.
Just taking a little break. Taking a little break with the dog over here. She's just chilling. Good girl. What do you say, we wait here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Walking along a string of vacant buildings, we found a hole in the fence, crawled through it, and made our way into the woods.
We're deep in this shit.
How long you think we'll be here for?
Could be 3, 4, who knows? You're at the mercy of the dragon, yo.
This is a little area we made.
A few trains came by, but none heading in our direction. We decided to wait until the yard cooled down, check out the tracks, and see what was up. In other words, we were going nowhere fast, but I still held on to the hope that a train would come and we'd be out of there, westbound, cruising with the wind in our hair.
We're gonna take a little nap, get rested up, and hopefully we get woken up by our ride. This dude had no problem going to sleep.
problem is?
Turns out they had been doing track work, causing heavy delays. The cars were backed up.
1, 2, 3, 4 lanes. All these has to be pushed in, or they're gonna be leaving.
We were stuck, but it wasn't all bad. Jose decided to take this time and teach me more about hopping.
You typically don't want to you go like this. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But because there is no practical ladder here, but when you're boarding, you put in your you want to go like this. But I'm not comfortable doing that, so I go like this. But usually there's a little bit better fucking whatever. Have you ever ridden a horse?
No.
Okay.
He tried to teach me to the best of his ability, emphasizing the importance of keeping your hands and feet away from any moving parts on the train.
Body away from any moving compartment.
Okay.
So yeah, you're taller than me. That's what a suicide looks like.
This is a suicide car. It's extremely dangerous. Riders will sometimes unknowingly jump in and face serious injury or worse. More experienced hobos hop these as a badge of honor. It's called riding suicide.
Wow. Shit, dude.
Alright, so this is a yard. This is what you call the throat of the yard.
We were at the throat of the yard, but unsure if the trains were arriving or departing. All we could do was wait, watch, and find out.
The only way you can really tell is by being at the tracks. So there might be a chance in hell that one of the conductors will fucking do their job.
On the other side of the train, we heard the shuffling of rocks and immediately hit the ground until we were sure there was no threat. You can never be too careful when you're out on the tracks. This brought up a lesson in stealth.
What do you see wrong here?
I mean, it's nowhere to hide.
Nowhere. But let's find the one that everybody knows that. Even the rail pullers. So I'm not hiding any fucking secrets. Here's the platform. But yeah, fuck yeah, dude. This is a good fucking ride right here, dude. You can fucking hide. Just hope to God they're not fucking paying attention. These are good to ride. For one thing. They can't fucking see you behind that.
No.
They can't.
Okay. It's 1:20 in the afternoon, and we're jammed up here. All these carts over here.
Just as our lesson in stealth came to its conclusion, Jose spotted a light on the other side of the train. Once again, we took cover and hid. I was reminded of my days as a child, playing manhunt with the neighborhood kids. Only difference was, if I got caught, there'd be some serious consequences.
It's all good.
Alright, we're cool.
Remember, this is a one humongous hide and go seek.
Okay, man.
Oh no, they're doing something to the train. They're destructing. They're marking the fucking trains. Call the law. Call the law. Fuck you, bitch. You know you want to do it. So that's me.
Asshole.
Yeah.
On the rails, Jose was known as Asshole. I asked him how he got this name, and he told me he was dubbed by the people who taught him how to hop. They'd say, "Hey asshole, go do this," or "Hey asshole, go fetch that."
You know what it looks like when it says?
Oh shit.
It was time to get back to the hideout. The dog was hungry, and so were we. On the menu for tonight, the good old traditional hobo dinner. A few cans of beans.
Yeah, we're back at the what do we call this?
Hobo jungle.
We're back at the Hobo jungle, eating up some beans, and we're not gonna get out of here until tonight. So we're gonna get comfortable.
Well, yeah. Welcome home, Junior.
They're moving this train out now, so in about 5 hours we'll have a all fresh batch.
Roughly.
While Jose was enjoying his meal, I, on the other hand, wasn't. I needed to replenish. I needed some substance. So I gave the rest of my beans to the dog and called none other than America's favorite pizza shop, Domino's. We ate until our bellies were full and watched Jose's, or rather, asshole's favorite movie, Forrest Gump.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
As the sun set and the darkness creeped in, it became clear that we'd have to move again. So with the cover of night, we set out. But what happened next could have been straight out of a sitcom.
I'm not lying, okay? My account got hacked. They sold over $100,000 from me.
Okay.
And I'm sorry for losing that kind of money. Because they took money out of my account every damn week.
Who took money?
The woman I said I thought I was dating.
While moving to the next spot, we stumbled upon a predator catch. The bald man with the glasses was there to meet a 14-year-old boy.
What correlation does that have with you trying to meet up with a 14-year-old boy?
Because she said she would meet me over here. I thought it was my wife.
I thought you were talking to your wife.
My wife is saying she's a trans.
What is a trans? What does that have to do with you and the little boy?
I thought it was her. Coco. Come here. Why are you so nervous?
Despite being an incredibly serious issue, the whole scene was comical. I mean, how the guy looked, how he spoke, his demeanor, and especially when he called out to his little dog Coco, I couldn't help but laugh. It was like it wasn't even real. The cops arrived shortly, and with the sound of clicking cuffs and radio chatter, a more somber mood was brought to the bizarre encounter. We stuck around, watching the perp get loaded up in the back of a cruiser, and then continued on with our journey. From above, a light beamed down on us, an unsettling reminder that we were being watched.
That is a crow's nest.
What did
They
it do up there?
man it at times. Sometimes you'll find them closer to the railroads, out in some small divisions. I got spotted by the bulls on the train, but never yanked off of it, and legal-wise.
A bull is a slang term for a railroad police officer. They are employed by the railroad company to protect its property and enforce regulations within the rail yard.
Hey, she is.
Coming up to the next spot, I saw these massive containers getting hauled at high speeds. It was a sign that we were on the right track. No pun intended.
Looks like we're finally going to be able to get out of here.
Covert and cautious, we followed the rails, wary of workers, staff, and bulls, until finding a suitable position to jump. Just as we arrived, a train rolled in. Its high screech and low rumble cut through the night like a mythical beast. Now I understand why Jose said we're at the mercy of the dragon. We decided to wait and hop the following morning. As soon as we heard the train approaching, I scrambled to gather up my belongings and rushed over to the tree line. It was time to go.
Yeah.
There's a building right there. That's the yard office, I believe.
Jose poked his head out and spotted what looked like to be a yard officer.
Just stay right there. I'll flag you over.
He told me to stay back as he went up to inspect the cars and see if they were rideable. Just as he neared the train, he turned around. There was a camera staring right at us.
Yeah, they got you.
Shoot, we were pretty spooked. There was no turning back though. We decided to stay another night just in case they sent the bulls after us. But that night was one of the hardest of them all.
It's Saturday, June 28th. We still haven't caught a train, but we moved to a new spot, and this looks the most promising by far. Last night it started to rain, and it was a pretty rough sleep, I'm not gonna lie. Thank God I have my poncho. It really helped me out. And in the middle of the night there was a train actually. We were going to board it, but we thought it was getting built. Turns out it was ready to go and left without us. So that kind of sucked, but that's just the way it is out here. Yeah, usually they toss the 2 honks, but we didn't hear nothing. Well, whatever, that's how it goes. You gotta be thankful for the little things. Right now we got some coffee, homemade cold brew. We're chilling. It stopped raining, and we're optimistic, right?
Hopefully get out. You just gotta wait for a stopped one, and it's gotta be rideable.
The new spot we were at was awesome, but there are definitely people here before.
There are evidence that there might have been train hoppers, but farther down, it looks like it might have been like a bum camp at once. But I guess they got spotted because bums, they like to go in and out of stuff like this, the rail yards and the woods. So probably during the shakedown of getting rid of the homeless, they let them out of here. But somebody brought like, I don't know, a 30-pack. That's normal. But I'm thinking because that milk jug right there is from a homeless feed store. And what I'm thinking, it's just probably a bum or somebody traveling.
It was a straight up bum squat. And while looking around, we found a sign that read, "Welcome to the F Shack. Yours truly, Dirty Mike and the boys." Nah, I'm just playing. But if you know what movie that's from, leave it down in the comments. We were looking to catch an intermodal. That's the big one you see rolling by right there. They're known for going long distances and usually carry containers. There's 3 companies that run the East Coast: CSX, GM, and Norfolk Southern. We needed the latter. It take us over to Pittsburgh, where we transfer and hop a ride going southbound.
Count it.
And there she was, waiting for us.
All right, this might be our train. This might be the one.
My heart was pounding, and the adrenaline started to kick in. But the voice in my head just kept repeating, "Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this."
We jumping on? Yep.
See if this is rideable.
Yeah, it has a bottom, it looks like.
I climbed up to see if it was safe. By this point, Jose taught me enough to know if it was rideable or risky. But we needed 2. This one was A-okay. This one looked like it'd be okay to ride, but there was no cover, and we'd be spotted for sure.
I don't know about that one. There's nowhere to hide, really. There's nowhere to go underneath.
Mm-hmm.
The train started moving, and with that, our hopes of hopping on were crushed. The dragon was up by 2. But you know what they say, the 3rd time's the charm. Plenty of trains came by that day, but none stopped. And to make matters worse, we were going through a heat wave. Our supplies were dwindling. and we were out of water. But by the grace of God, Jose was able to find a creek.
Sawyer filtration system.
The nearest store was a few miles away. But hey, when you're thirsty, you'll drink anything. And this got the job done.
Delicious.
I tried to sleep that night, but without bug spray, it was impossible. The track work had reached our section of the rails, and every now and then we could hear workers pass by. But I needed to catch a train. Failure was not an option. Desperation had more than set in. I didn't care what the conditions were. We were getting out of there.
Oh shit. Let's go back here.
It's 53. That's the one.
Violently jolting, the train began to move backwards into the yard. It was being built. I remembered the car number so we could track it down. But after stopping for just a few moments, it started moving forward, picking up speed, and number 53 zoomed right past us.
Damn, dude.
I thought we missed another one, but it stopped not too long after. We picked up our gear and got to work. We were able to track it down and quickly seize the opportunity.
You ready?
Yeah.
Get up on it. Okay. Go, go, go. You might ride this one.
The green one?
Got it?
Huh?
You stay on this one for a bit.
Okay.
Put your stuff.
Come on. Want me to bring her to you? Want me to bring her to you?
I handed over Reese to Jose, then quickly hid underneath the little platform, sprawling out. Just like that, the dragon was tamed. We were cruising. Cruising in the wrong direction. Dang. Dang. We had to deboard. And guess what? We got spotted.
You saw us?
With no other choice, we ran into the bush, the horn blaring behind us. The authorities were notified without a doubt and coming for us. It was over. It was over.
All right, guys, we're back. We bailed out. We got stuck in the yard. The workers were right next to our spot. We tried to go around them, but we were spotted, so we had to run. And we're at Newark Penn Station. This is where we're gonna bail on the trip. But Jose, he's gonna continue on. He's gonna be going up north. So please follow him. But maybe we'll try again in September.
Even though we never made it out of New Jersey, I don't regret a thing. I had a lot of fun out there and learned tons thanks to Jose. Things always happen for a reason, and God always provides. So, in the end, glory be to Him. And hey, this don't mean we can't try again. Until next time, peace out. Stay blessed and always keep it real.